Hey guys, and welcome back to Twilight Princess. Let's find out what's on the other side of the Faron Woods. So, there's another section of forest beyond this cliff. Alright, let's go! So let's do some awesomely long Midna jumps to get here. This one especially, check this out. You kind of like float there, it's not really jumping. Let's take care of these bats real quick. Alright. And we can't really use our Gale Boomerang to influence these things, so we just kind of have to wait on the wind to naturally do it. Waiting on the wind. Alright, there we go. Now, watch out for these big swinging logs on the tightrope here. Let's wait for this one to pass. They're pretty easy to avoid. You have plenty of time to get through them. And there's a Howling Stone. Okay. Oops, I'm a little late on that one. There we go. And this song should be pretty obvious to anyone who's played through Ocarina of Time. They've pretty much kept the songs between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask so far. So let's play one more duet. And of course, that song is the Prelude of Light, the song that warps you to the Temple of Time in Ocarina of Time. Take sword in hand and find me. As you can see, he's pretty close to Hyrule Castle, and that pretty much dictates where he's going to be on the map. As soon as we shake off our little out-of-body experience here, he's on the south end of Hyrule Castle Town, so pretty easy to get to him. We'll be doing that before too long. Anyway, for now, let's head further into this sacred grove here. This is, it's kind of a cool area, I guess. It's one of those where either you like it or you don't. And personally, I'm not too fond of it, but it's got a pretty neat atmosphere. It's sort of basically the Lost Woods of this game, except a lot more simple. So there's our introduction to the sacred grove. There's a Howling Stone over here. But it's, not what you might think. They couldn't really get the wolf to howl that part. The highest note in that song is basically like higher than Link can ever get on his ocarina, or the wolf can howl. So kind of has to fake it at the end. And yeah, that kid is pretty strange. So he's the Skull Kid actually of this forest, and he summons those little doll things and runs away like a coward, of course. So let's just take these things out. Or not. There we go. And let's chase after him. Luckily those things die in either one hit from the charge attack, or you can just do a jump attack if you want. Alright, so let's try to remember where this guy's set up first. I think he's up here first, actually. Yep, there he is. You also may be able to notice at some point during this, the song playing in the background is actually Saria's song, or Saria's song, or however you want to pronounce her name, from Ocarina of Time as well. And once we get closer to the Skull Kid, you can actually hear it pretty well because he plays it on his horn. Which sounds a lot like the Deku pipes from Majora's Mask, if you ask me, but... Alright, so that was closed off now. We can go through here, I think. And... yeah, okay, we want to go through this way. Right, this is it. Oh. Yeah. The only thing about these things is they're pretty fast. They can actually chase you if you just try to run away from them, so... I mean, you're best off just stopping for a second and dealing with them. Let's make our way up these little sets of platforms. You can ignore them, though, if they're on, like, a... if you're climbing up, because they can't get up here. So it's kind of funny. So there's our second hit on him. We gotta hit him one more time. And then he'll actually stop and fight us like a man. So this is basically like a big, long mini-boss battle, pretty much. Alright, well, let's take care of these guys. There we go. That's kind of cool. Alright, so this one takes a little bit longer to get to, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we want to go through this part. No, we don't want to go through that part there. Alright, stop jumping around. Oh, hey, there's still one left. Okay, we want to go through this way. There's always like 4 exits in each place, and I always get turned around as to which one's which. Yeah, this... He's, let's see, if we stop and take a look... He's hanging around up there. We can't really get to him right now. In this area, anyway, so what we want to do is climb up these ledges over here. And those guys just completely can't climb, so I'm in the clear there. And now we can go through this door and hit him here. Yeah, blowing your horn at me isn't gonna do anything. Sorry, bud. And now that big brick wall has been dissolved. Or block wall, I don't know, I guess it's probably not bricks, but whatever. It resembles bricks anyway. So we can come through here, and this is sort of a big arena where we're actually going to have sort of a mini-boss fight with this guy. Though he doesn't really do anything different. Literally all he does to us is summon those. So he's a really powerful stomper, apparently, but all he does is summon those puppet things. So basically, just deal with those. In this place, doing the charge attack is actually a little hard. Alright. Wait till he starts to blow the horn again, and then jump at him. If you try to jump at him like while the things are still alive, he'll pretty much just warp away from you, and it won't really do any good. So, yeah, as I was saying, doing like the energy charging attack thing or whatever is actually pretty hard in this place, because there's just so much stuff around that you'll end up just jumping into something. There he goes. Alright. Oh, come on, get him. There you go. If I was gonna get away again, it's like that would have been a catastrophe. Alright, now he's gonna summon 6 of them. But, you know, big deal, they still all die in one hit, so who cares? See, I'll try it real quick. Yeah, and they all get to you at different intervals, too, so... There we are. That was pretty cool. There we are. That one was a little trickier to get onto, but we got him. So 3 hits of that, and he's done for. And he just sort of disappears, and everything gets sort of a green hue to it, which is kind of cool. Hee bye. That's it. He just says bye. But he does open up the way for us to go through here, so that's good. Because this is actually the true Sacred Forest Meadow. And we're gonna have a pretty annoying puzzle here. First off, we gotta stand on the Triforce and hum and howl Zelda's lullaby. I'm just gonna skip it. Oh, crap, I just skipped their explanation, too. Okay, well, basically what's going on is these guys are guarding the place where the Master Sword's being held. You gotta give them into those 2 spots, like, to the left and right of the one on the top. If you get them both in those 2 spots, then they'll open the way for you, and they move based on which way you move. So if you move right, then the one on the bottom moves with you, the one on the top moves the opposite direction. So... you basically, it's a really big annoying puzzle, and if you don't know how to do it, you can be there for a while. Luckily, I know how to do it, though. Let's go right, down. Then we need to go up 3 times. Keep in mind, there are numerous solutions to this puzzle, actually. This is just one that I happen to know. Then we go left twice. Then we go down 3 times. And notice if he can't jump any further, like the statue dude, then he'll just stand there. And that's pretty necessary in getting them towards the right area. Now all we have to do is go up, and they'll both be on either one of those platforms. So, I mean, yeah, if you don't have a solution already worked out for you, then this can take a little bit. It took me a little while my first time through, that's for sure. So with that, the door is open. And they say, "Go now to the sacred place, beast. We yield passage to the sacred grove." And then they go and rest there for the rest of their lives. Anyway, in the next part, we'll head into the sacred grove and see if the Master Sword's there. So until then, thanks for watching. See you next time.